these are stories that they cannot affect the overall story arc of Star Wars. These would
Yeah.
have to be like, oh, hey, well, what did Maul do? In between his training and before he met Qui Gon. Maybe this happens 5 years before, and it's just a side story. It's like doing a side quest in a video game. It's not going to help you further your character in terms of completing the game, but you might get a couple things out of it, and you're just having
Yeah.
fun on the side.
Yeah, and it's true. I do agree with that right there. But I mean, I honestly, listen, Disney has the money to do it.
Oh, absolutely.
Disney has the money, and I'll tell you something else. You had mentioned that they should be paying attention to these fan films, and that's exactly right, because this is what we want to see. The fan films, the films that these fans are making, is what we want as fans. This is what we want to see. So yeah, they need to be paying attention and taking ideas from it, giving credit where it's due. So the other question is, what particular era would you want to see fan films from, or take place, or however you want to say it?
So when I think of Star Wars, I think of which era had the most characters that I got invested in. And when I think of the original trilogy, I think, okay, there's you have Obi-Wan, you have who's only really around for, I know he shows up in the other ones, but for all intents and purposes, he's only in one.
Yeah,
Uh, you have Luke, you have all of them, and that's great. I like the Clone Wars era. I like the Republic era because there's so many more characters to get invested in. And if you read the books, whether they're the Legends books or now canon, like you find out how much of a badass Bail Organa is, and
hmm
you're only gonna find that out by reading these, how he saves Obi-Wan's life. So seeing things that take place more from the Clone Wars era, the Republic era, the prequels, there's more characters there that people like than
yeah,
just what you see in the original trilogy, which means you have so much to choose from. People, I think, care more about clones than they do stormtroopers, and that's huge. So I would say I really enjoy seeing more Clone Wars era content from fans.
mm, mm,
What about you?
yeah. I I I I would like to see more of the Clone Wars stuff. There are, I mean, you said it. I mean, there are more stories to be told than what we have seen.